There are so many games coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2022 that it might be the best year yet for the fans of the console. As excited as Nintendo gamers are to get their hands on AAA games like Pokemon Legend, Arceus, and Star Wars Hunter, the hype could potentially overshadow some hot new indie titles like Team Reptile's upcoming Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. It was first teased in June 2020 and shared with a broader audience as the first game featured at Nintendo's August 11, 2021 Indie World Showcase. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk looks like a one-of-a-kind with a catch. The multi-phase upcoming game features a unique combination of skating, rail riding, dancing, spray painting, and more action and adventure set in a future cityscape. If any of this sounds familiar, despite its uniqueness, it's probably because Bomb Rush Cyberfunk takes inspiration from the beloved retro Jet Set Radio, which lean on a similar fusion of skating and graffiti. On top of that, the new title will feature music from the original sound artists from Jet Set Radio. There are a lot of layers to Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, and luckily, plenty of information to give players a taste of what they might expect from the indie game. For starters, fans will need to know what timeline they're working with to properly consider adding the title to the wishlist. The release date. Though publisher and developer Team Reptile hasn't nailed down a specific release date, the window for the release of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk was revealed at Nintendo Indie World Showcase. Interested players can look forward to playing Bomb Rush Cyberfunk sometime in 2022, if all goes according to schedule. The game will be a timed exclusive for the Switch. While the Team Reptile site lists PC and console availability, it's not yet clear what other platforms Bomb Rush Cyberfunk will be available on, though it's already listed on Steam for undisclosed future release. Netherlands-based Team Reptile describes it as a cold-blooded independent game developer funded to make original games with style. The 3 other games made so far by the team are Megabyte Punch, Lethal League, and Lethal League Blaze. All of these fighting titles got good reviews. A good sign for Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, even though the upcoming title has a totally different vibe and a lot more nuanced. The game takes place in a world from the mind of Dion Coaster, the Team Reptile artist and dancer best known for his work on Lethal League. Though Bomb Rush Cyberfunk was officially announced at August 11, 2021, there were some sneak peeks preceding it. The first 14-second teaser for the game dropped in June 2020, with a funky soundtrack backing footage of characters sliding on rails, dancing, nailing stunts, and spray painting a dynamic cityscape. Similar footage was featured in the Indie World Showcase announcement, as well as plot details about a newcomer building their crew with playable characters and vying for the title of All City King. The official trailer from February 2021 was quite similar in style, as was the official trailer V2 that dropped in August 2021. All 4 of these sneak peek previews were under a minute, so they moved at a quick pace. Finally, the most recent trailer dropped a day after the V2 cut in August. The 90-second gameplay preview features a voiceover by Keanu Green, who lets you know there's a new kid in town and he's in your business. She goes on to share that this new kid is going for the crown, aka the title of All City King. The new kid is building up his Bomb Rush crew and avoiding the military police gunning him. Is war in style, as the newcomer rides and spray paints all around the city. From the looks of things, gameplay will be varied and vibrant. The gameplay. Many trailers from Bomb Rush Cyberfunk reveal plenty of glimpses at gameplay, though their fast-paced style may leave players with questions about how getting around the city will actually work. Luckily, a few more details were shared on the Team Reptile's website. As mentioned briefly at the Nintendo Indie World Showcase, players will get to step into the shoes of multiple crew members for open-world exploration in a sprawling metropolis in an alternate future. Superpowered backpacks make getting around easy as crews. Bomb and get your name up by painting graffiti in different neighborhoods. Collecting rep allows players to challenge the local crew for territory, though fair warning, Team Reptile notes that players will encounter a lot of weirdos along the way. On top of that, there are opportunities to start your own cipher and dance, paint, trick, face off with cops, and stake your claim in an acrobatic quest to become the All City King. A unique trick system of grinding, sliding, running, and tricking in the air as well as on the ground promises to keep things interesting. As already mentioned, the musical brainwaves of Hideaki Namiruga set the scene for the adventure, back to the glory days of Jet Set Radio. The song You Can Say Hi by Sawyer and produced by Mez is featured in the gameplay trailer. It's an absolute earworm, like many other tunes, so music will likely be a big draw in Bomb Rush Cyberfunk.